You're looking at an art piece created by one of 4 painters who are currently exhibiting at Esker Foundation, and that's where I am today here in Inglewood, and I'm joined by curator Elizabeth to tell us more about the exhibits and about the artists. Let's start with this piece beside us here.
Yes, this is a painting by Justin de Vertoy. He's an artist based in Dusseldorf. He's never shown his work in Canada before. You know, he's likened his process to tuning a radio dial back and forth until he reaches the right frequency, which feels like such an apt way to talk about his paintings. Like this piece here is called Muse Marionette. There are moments where it's really in soft focus, and then moments like her red headscarf or the light on the building behind that are just so in such sharp focus.
And like I mentioned, one of 4 painters who are currently exhibiting. Tell me about the other 3 artists.
Yes, we've got 4 painting exhibitions on right now. Anthony Cadahay, Justin, as we've spoken about, Magali Guerin, and Alexandre Pepin. You know, they're all super different. I would say what unites the 4 is a focus on finding the extraordinary in the everyday, you know, the relationships, the places, the objects that we surround ourselves with day to day. They're also just 4 incredible painters in their own right. And so we really want to encourage people to come in, slow down, put your phone away, and spend time with these incredible paintings.
And visitors, of course, can come in and visit these galleries for free, really absolutely free.
That's right. Esker Foundation is a contemporary art gallery in Inglewood. Our goal is to make contemporary art more accessible to Calgarians. What that means is that we work with artists who are making work now to develop exhibitions and public programs, things like artist talks, tours, family workshops. Admission is always free, and if you drive to the gallery, you can park underground and we'll cover your parking as well.
That's so great, really allowing people to enjoy their time that they visit and spend here at the gallery. Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
Yeah, thank you, Adriana.
Now, of course, for more information, Esker Foundation is open from Wednesdays to Sundays. You can find those hours of operations online at eskerfoundation.com. There are 4 exhibitions that you can catch at Esker Foundation now through until April 26th by 4 different artists. And that's where I am today, joined by curator Elizabeth now to tell us about this piece. Now, this piece is created by a Canadian artist.
Yes, this work is by Alexandre Pepin. He's originally from Montreal. He's now based in Austin. I would say Alex's paintings really start with the things that bring him joy, you know, his relationships, a beautiful landscape, a day off. This painting is called Bedroom Day Off, and it actually depicts him and his husband reading on a day off. But Alex really blends figuration and abstraction, and as a result, there are so many incredible details that only really come out with time. You know, every time I look at this painting, I notice something new. And so, yeah, we really want people to slow down and notice all the beautiful, tiny details that he's incorporated here.
I absolutely love that. You're right, because every time I look at this piece, I'm noticing different things like the vase, his husband's silhouette, fish. You know, it is so fantastic to be able to see it also so close. Another artist that you are currently exhibiting is one who hasn't been exhibited here in Canada before.
That's right. Anthony Cadahay is a Brooklyn-based painter. First time his work has been shown in Canada. You know, Anthony, I would say, draws on his life, on art history, on film to depict moments of queer tenderness or intimacy. For me, what really draws me into Anthony's work is how he uses color. He uses really bright, intense, acerbic colors to draw your attention to unexpected places, maybe the top of the head, the glint of a brow bone, stuff like that.
I really love that. And especially with these exhibitions, you do also have these monthly programs. There's 2 weekly, or rather 2 slow looking sessions that viewers at home can also take part in absolutely free. Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Adriana.
Of course, for more information, for hours of operation, you can always find that information online at eskerfoundation.com. You're looking at a piece produced by one of 4 artists currently exhibiting at Esker Foundation, a free art gallery here in Inglewood. And I'm joined by curator Elizabeth now to tell us more. Now, this artist in particular, she's Canadian. Tell us more.
Yes, this is Magali Guerin. She's originally from Montreal, although she's now based in Marfa, Texas. Her process is really interesting. She actually starts each painting with paint from the day before, like paint from her old palette. And so this painting here, the sort of rock formation you see at the bottom, it's not rocks, but that is paint from the day before, and that was what sort of started her on this process.
How interesting. It's a never-ending adventure for her in her pieces.
It is, and for us too as viewers, her colors, the way she uses paint, I feel like I see something different every time I look at these paintings.
And this is one of 4 artists that are currently exhibiting. Of course, Esker Foundation is completely free, but not only is this art gallery free, you also offer monthly free programs.
Yes, that's right. We work with an incredible programming team who develop a whole series of programs to allow people to access the show at different levels. This time we're doing 2 slow looking sessions on February 26th and March 26th. Those are going to be guided sessions to really slow down and spend time with all of these incredible paintings. We also run a bunch of free family programs. You can find out more about those on our website, eskerfoundation.com. We ask that you register in advance, and they do fill up quickly. So yeah, check out eskerfoundation.com for more on those.
And again, absolutely free, but those workshops really do fill up quickly, like you said, almost immediately. So you want to keep checking back. Now, of course, Esker Foundation is open from Wednesday to Sunday, but for the days that you're closed, the building might be still open. It's available for viewers to check out another exhibit.
Yes, we've got the project space, which is visible from the street on 9th Avenue, visible 24 hours a day. And right now we have a ceramics installation down there by local artist Christine Zingler. She's made a fabulous new installation of ceramics based on wasps' nests. Yeah, and she's giving a talk this Thursday, February 5th from 6 to 7 p.m. Again, free. Just register on our website, eskerfoundation.com.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Adriana.
Lots to check out here at Esker Foundation. And once again, that website, eskerfoundation.com.